Hi friends, it's Pam again from Shabby Vintage Dreams. I am back with another project share. This time it is another clutch fabric bag that I put together. I had, again, using bits and pieces of laces and things in my stash. Um, I didn't have to purchase anything for this project. That was nice. And it's funny because when you purchase things throughout the year, I guess by the time you get ready to make your projects at the holidays, everything is, you've got what you need. But I just wanted to share this clutch. It just turned out beautifully. This background piece is actually, I made the clutch out of a hand towel. It was a hand towel, believe it or not, that I found at the Dollar Tree a couple of years ago. And I loved the rose print on it so much, I decided I would just take it and turn it into a clutch. And I think it turned out great. And I love the way the roses are displayed, how, the place where the roses fell on the clutch turned out to be really nice. So let me just go over it with you. Again, I used the towel. I just had the towel and folded it up into thirds. The bottom folded up this way, the top folded down to make the clutch. That just seems to be the easiest way for me, the easiest style, and so that's what I did. I kept the inside flap really pretty simple here, and it's just the one layer of the nice thick lace there. At the bottom of the lace, I did put the little clay flowers that Maggie Smith uses, and I bought some of those and I put those across in lavender. This fabric has really pretty shades of rose, the mint green, lavender, and so I embellished it in those three shades primarily. Added some flat back pearls down here in the lavender as well. So this is the inside flap. Lined the bag with a really nice eyelet cotton, a white cotton eyelet fabric. So that, I think that turned out really as a nice contrast. Then I just, on the inside flap, I put a real pretty trim across here in the pink with the pink and the green flowers. I added some gimp trim around this edge, the top edge there to decorate that a little bit. This is just a really simple project. I ran this lace down the side edges and across the back, and I love the detail in that lace. So folded it up, and then when you bring the top down, I just added, again, I carried that lace all the way over the top, some more laces across the top edge there, and I put the mint green lace on top of some other laces. As you can see, I think there's three. And then the floral little dangles there on top. Just real simple, but it really is, I think, very shabby looking. I love the colors. So then on the back, I just put a large applique across the back. And then I had some, again, the little flat back pearls in the lavender, and I added one lavender lace flower here to give this just a little bit of dimension on the back of the clutch on top of the applique. So that turned out really pretty too. Yeah, so just a real simple project, but I love the way it turned out. I did add a little piece, very small piece of Velcro on the two sides here, right here, so that when you do close it down, it does catch on something so it doesn't pop open. But it really didn't need much in the way of a closure. I'm thinking that whoever gets this will probably use it for soft items. I'm thinking something like lingerie, maybe jewelry, some keepsakes maybe keep some lace and ribbons in it, or give it away as a gift with lace and ribbons in it. Doilies or something. It's a real nice soft bag, and I think whatever you put inside it would probably be soft as well and real delicate. Yeah, so that's the first one. And then I did another one. I'm share this one with you. This one is completely different. This one I did in creams, really pretty cream background. I found this, again, this is a placemat, and I found this in a shop. Seems like it was like one of the home decorating shops or something. Very inexpensive, but I loved the fabric. It's almost like a brocade, and you can see it has a little bit of a dimension in the fabric, and it's got these little places cut into the, it's real soft, almost velvety kind of feel. This is the back, obviously. I did put an applique across the back with a little tiny doily rosette there and some flat back pearls here as well. Gimp braid around the edges. I left the back just like that. Yeah, and the front flap, again, same thing, just some nice lace across the top edge, the gimp trim down the sides and across the top edge to give it a nice finish. I put a wedding dangle here off of a piece of bridal applique. And then this one I decided to put ties in the middle of it to tie it together. But when you open it up, you can see that the inside flap is really pretty layers of lace. This fabric I used inside, I actually got from Joann's. It's a really soft, almost a tone-on-tone rose print in the soft colors, the very light shades, shabby shades of dark creams. So I thought that was a really nice, you know, piece of fabric to line it with. It just seemed to complement it really nicely. And the bridal applique there on the top, more gimp braid across the top edge, and also the gimp braid on the inside edge and the outside edge here. And then a couple of layers of lace trim here, one here, another on top. The flat back pearls I used in a couple of different colors there. And then, yeah, I just secured the ribbon ties. And for the ribbon ties, I actually just used the seam binding because I just loved the color of the off-white seam binding with it. So yeah, and again, I think whoever gets this was a little more sturdy than the first one, so you could probably put something in here that had a little more weight to it if you wanted to use it for jewelry or something like that. But I just think the two-tone in the cream colors just turned out so elegant and really beautiful, so I was really pleased with the way that one turned out as well. So these clutches are kind of addicting, you know, for me. They're really easy to make. I try to plan out, you know, fabrics according to the color of the placemat or the texture of the placemat. But you can't really, I mean, you can hardly go wrong because the laces and the appliques and everything just really go together really nicely. So whatever you come up with almost just goes. You know, it's a very easy project. Again, this will be a Christmas gift, a Christmas craft for the holidays. And my craft room has been like Santa's workshop lately. I've really been putting a lot of things together. So anyway, that's the project share for today. And I hope it inspires somebody to try, you know, a project. I know a lot of you do fabric clutches, and they are just such an easy project to put together. So if you haven't tried one, sit down and put one together. You'll really enjoy it, and it always makes such a beautiful gift for whoever the lucky recipient is. So that's it for this time. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll be back again real soon. Thanks. Bye for now.